Hi, good morning, Marines. How you doing? My name is MSgt Montes, and I just want to share a little bit with you. 1989, I joined the Marine Corps. Less than a year later, I found myself in Desert Storm as a young Lance Corporal. The war was about 100 hours, but I want to share with you the day that impressed me and changed my life. We were coming into Kuwait City, and we had many crowds looking at us, cheering, saying America. But as we came in close to Kuwait Sheridan, I remember this distinct young man, about 14 years old. And he looked me in the face and looked me in the eyes, and we pulled over, and he held up his hand. And he said, "America is #1. And I'm here, I'm 19 years old, and I'm thinking, he looked me in the eyes and said, "America is #1. I don't know about you, but that blew my mind because he's looking me in the eyes. And you know when a kid is telling you the truth, they look you in the eyes, they don't start looking away, but he pointed a finger in my face and said, "America is #1. Here I am, 19 years old, thinking, man, when was the last time I said my country was #1? So I asked him a question. I said, "What's going on? What happened?" He said, "When the enemy came in, the Republican Guard from Saddam Hussein came in, they took my father. They killed him. So you see my mother? They took her and they raped her. My 12-year-old sister, they cut off her legs and they raped her too." And then it became personal to me because as I looked at that woman, I said, that could be my mother, that could be my sister, that could be my wife, that kid could be my daughter, my niece. And I understood for the first time what this young man was talking about. He was talking about freedom. An oxymoron word, because you know what, ladies and gentlemen? Freedom is not free. If it wasn't for a young man or woman that sacrificed themselves in the Revolutionary War, the Civil War, the War of 1812, World War I, World War II, Korea, Vietnam, Desert Storm, Somalia, Iraqi freedom, Afghanistan. Who's to say December 7, 1941, when Japan bombed Pearl Harbor, who's to say if they would have been significant and they would have won that war? Who's to say I didn't come in this morning and greeted you? Konnichiwa. Who's to say if Hitler was successful, we wouldn't be speaking German right now? Dankeschön. Bitteschön. But no, it was a young man or woman that sacrificed themselves for this country. Ladies and gentlemen, we're reaping the benefits of those men and women, what they did for what we are living today. And that's why now I understand what that young kid was talking about. Freedom. And yes, America is the greatest country in the world. And don't ever forget that. Thank you very much.